injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, rolling to his left outside the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. On the run here, lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Second down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Irvin. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He'll weave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He lets it go on the move. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. The Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. tries to get it to the running back. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. The defense has got it.
That's just a heck of a job here by this defense of not giving up the play, despite being, I'm sure, dejected about giving up the first down on fourth down. They still had the presence of mind to knock that ball loose and get the turnover.
He's got the first and still going. Muscles past the defender. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Carter. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
That pass is caught. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. He finds some space. Breaks free in the clear. The 20. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Bursts into space. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag now. This might be coming back. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it. Draws the flag and takes a touchdown off the board. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Looking for a gap. It's Harbor. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
He's got room to run. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Plenty space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pitch made on the left side. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And the Rebels getting set on first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. And this pass is on target, caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. First and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. Great cut there. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to 4th down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Offense is back out on the field. He'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Powering through. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. That's reeled in. It's fumbled. And tackled there by the defense.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. He's got a 1st down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab!
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The quarterback takes it in himself. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Now look at the quick cut. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Press coverage now from these DBs. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Moves out of the pocket. That pass is batted away. Incomplete. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead now in the fourth quarter of this semifinal showdown.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he just throws it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 25. Would have been the same place had it been a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. They keep him off balance with a run. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy at a crucial moment here. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On the ground, it's Harbor. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Smith. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. No gain on first, makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw. And they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach. The extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
Just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's past the marker and still going. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Seventh play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And he'll be brought down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe
try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They draw first blood in this national title game.